Your Vortex detector is a great all-around detector, land, sea, shallow water, you name it. It's engineered to be fully submersible to a depth of 16 feet or 5 meters. Now, if you're going to go down and fully submerge it, we'll show you a few basics on that. We're obviously in a freshwater pool here. It's a deeper pool. It actually goes 16 feet deep, so we can demonstrate all this. And we can show you in clear water how it works. Most of the time we're going to be in the ocean or in a lake, but today would be a good place to demonstrate some of these features. Obviously, radio signals don't transmit well underwater. So if you're going to be fully submerged, you're going to want submersible headphones. We have these blue Vortex submersible headphones. Plug into the back of your control box. That's what you're going to want for submerged use. For underwater searching, you oftentimes want to collapse your detector, make it as small and compact as possible. So with the Vortex, you can do that due to different pin positions here in the stem. So this cam lock, if you loosen this one, you can collapse the shafts in, drop this middle shaft in by pushing the button and sliding it back. Until that pin locks into position here, close to the arm cuff. And what you want to do is tighten this cam lock, and you want to adjust your coil based on the coil size. This middle stem is metallic. You could get detection on that, so you don't want the coil right up against it. So I want to loosen this cam lock and slide this back. And what I do is, a rule of thumb is, I want to get the toe of this coil, the tail of this coil, about a ½ inch or so away from this cam lock, and then tighten it up. And of course, you can wrap your cable and tighten all this up so you don't have any play. But that would be about the right distance right there with this 8.5, 11-inch size coil. And you can either operate it this way if you're scanning a cave wall, or at your normal dive angle as you're going through the water, searching the bottom. But maintain about a ½ inch or about a 1.25 centimeters there distance between this cam lock to avoid upper metallic shaft detection. So we showed you the standard 8.5, 11 Raider coil. This is the 6x11 Viper coil, a little bit smaller, a good sized coil for underwater use. Same rule of thumb. We've got our pin position back here close to the cuff in the dive position. Got this lowered back on this cam lock. This one's loose. So as a rule of thumb, I'm going to slide this coil back, roughly ½ inch or so from this cam lock. And then I'm going to tighten it up before I go underwater. And when I'm below, I can have my coil in whatever position I want. Don't have the problem with the upper stem detection of that metal. And you want to keep your cables pretty well snugged up. If you open it out, work on your cables. You don't want a lot of loose play in there while you're diving. When you're diving, to prevent unintentional button presses, or as you go deeper, and to prevent the buttons from actually depressing themselves due to the increasing pressure, Vortex has a button lock feature on here, basically a dive lock feature. So you just go into your menu settings and scroll up to this dive lock feature, and it shows you the buttons to press in case you forget. What you do is actually push the plus and minus buttons simultaneously 3 times quickly like that, and it locks your screen so that nothing can be changed underwater. You can actually see the little icon on the screen showing that it's in dive lock or button lock mode. To release the dive lock or to release the button lock feature, you simply repeat the process. Plus and minus keys, simultaneously pressing them 3 times quickly. 1, 2, 3. Icon is gone. All functionality is back on the keypad. You do not have to be in the menu mode. It's just there to show you in a graphical format what the buttons are in case you forget. But I can be, anytime I'm getting ready to go under, simply hit the plus and minus buttons 3 times. And now I've got it in dive lock mode. Buttons are locked.
After using the Vortex in any body of water, it is very important to rinse the detector with fresh water to remove any sand or sediment before collapsing the stems.